algunos de los agenda topics que traía y bueno, vamos a empezar, intenciones, distracciones y qué ha estado en tu playlist esta semana. Ok. Intenciones, quisiera repasar algunos de los puntos de la agenda para el día de hoy. Creo que también hay diferentes situaciones con algunos teams, sobre todo en el tema de accountability, que me gustaría revisar para ver cómo lo podemos mejorar. De distracciones, pues la verdad me tiene un poco distraído justo todo el pick-up, ¿no? Alrededor de TEC. Ando poniéndome al corriente porque no pudimos tener llamadas de sync ayer. Había un team que no había tenido llamada de sync tampoco la semana pasada, entonces justo empezar a recaudar información y ver qué es lo que hemos estado haciendo. Entonces esto me tiene un poco distraído, por lo que sí me gustaría escucharlos hoy para cualquier avance que hayan. Y algo que ha estado en el playlist esta semana. El fin de semana fui al Vive Latino y vi a Limp Bizkit. Y es de las mejores cosas que me ha pasado. Y nunca pensé que fuera a ver a Limp Bizkit porque pues es Limp Bizkit, ¿no? Pero sí traen como una facha así como de gringos retirados en Cancún, pero excelente show. Entonces, no ha estado en mi playlist, pero ha estado en mi cabeza dando vueltas todavía ese concierto. Estuvo muy divertido. Y le paso la palabra a Manu.
Gracias, Chuy. Intenciones, pues platicar un poco de HubSpot, que vaya, estoy planeando lanzar la newsletter pues de todo marzo, empezando abril, y ya a partir de ahí, como clockwork, tenerla mensual. Quizás podemos platicar a ver si conviene más que sea quincenal, pero bueno, ya cuando lleguemos al punto de la agenda, esa es mi intención. Distracciones, no tengo distracciones ahorita. Y en mi playlist, ¿qué he estado escuchando en mi playlist? Pues esta música como de ambientación de un canal de YouTube que se llama Meditacine, que toma soundtracks de películas y hace como una ambientación alrededor. Estoy escuchando mucho la de Batman, que la fui a ver el fin de semana, y bueno, si a alguien le gusta puede compartirla. Se lo paso a Juanca. I'm not sure if Silverphonic.
Hey, Silverphonic, welcome.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
Hi. Sorry, wait, just giving you.
If you don't want me here, I'll leave.
No. It's fine. It's on the contrary. Like I just wanted to be clear because all of the contributors were Spanish friendly, so we do it from time to time, just like switch it to Spanish for the sake of fun. But yeah, I just wanted to give you the welcome. This is the communications weekly sync. And yeah, welcome. We'll switch to English because it's like one of our transparency policies, just so that we can be more compatible with more people. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a little bit of context so that it didn't take you like off guard or something. And welcome.
All good. Go ahead, guys. I'm just here to hang out and listen and just be involved a little bit if I can and provide value if I could. My back is in art direction and creative direction, but also I'm a bit of a geek, so I'll just listen in. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Nice, welcome.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll pass
Panka? Oh, sorry, Septi.
Thank you, Manu. Yeah, my intention, I actually like the audit deadline is on my head, so yeah, I just want to see the last two updates on comms, and since you said like you are trying to catch up on accountability, I think it's going to be super interesting. And regarding agenda topics, playlist, it's just, yeah, I'm listening a lot. Nikon is a Spanish rapper. Lately, I'm listening to him a lot. It's pretty cool. His voice is awesome. I'll pass it to Juan.
Yeah, my intention is to sing with you guys. My distraction is that I am a little bit with a cold and trying to write an article, but yeah, want to sing with you. And my playlist, I haven't been listening much music, but I have been playing a lot video games this weekend, so that's nice. And I'll pass to NT.
Thanks. My intentions, well, I haven't really hang out much with the communications, and I had this hour free, so I just decided to jump in and see what you guys are up to. Distractions, no distractions for the moment. And in my playlist, I've had Sake. He's a local rapper here. Um, and yeah, with that, I'll pass it on to Ephraim.
Hey, yeah, so my intentions right now are to sync with you guys, catch up with the agenda, and progress with the Twitter designs. My distractions right now, maybe I didn't sleep so well these these recent days, so I gotta fix my sleep schedule. And my playlist right now, I'm listening a lot to Mac Itis. It's our R&B singer. I'll pass it to John Jonas.
Hey, thank you. Um, well, my intentions today is just to sing without the team and see, know in what I can help. My distractions this week, I have to edit some wedding videos, and it's like so boring. And in my playlist, I've been listening a lot to Technicolor Fabrics. And it's a must. You should listen to them. And I'll pass it to uh, Anna Tech.
Hello, thank you. Well, nice to see you all here. And my intentions are to catch up and to sync with you all because I've been a little bit like distracted with December, then the Taoist, and then E3. So yeah, I'm excited to catch up and be more involved. And my distractions are that I have a lot of things to do, so I'm a bit overwhelmed, but I'm good to start. And I'm passing this to Angie.
Hi everyone. My intentions are to catch up with the agenda, the academy. My distractions is that I haven't been feeling very well lately, but yeah. I think I'm the last one. I don't know who should I pass it to.
I think we're just missing Silverphonic, actually. Thank you, Angie. So just to quickly pass it to Silverphonic and giving you also a little bit of context on how we do it, we usually start the call with intentions and distractions that we have for the current call, and there's something in comms that we do where we share what's been in our weekly playlist. Can be music, podcasts, movies, TV shows, just whatever. So yeah, we'll I'll pass it to you, Silverphonic.
Hey, hi everyone. My intentions was to connect today with with people on the server, and I decided to connect with you guys. I watch what you do, and I'm very excited for the future. Also, my distractions. I have a music production project that I've been working on. So I've been distracted by that. I've been making all of the artwork for it, and it's done right now. And that brings me to what's on my playlist. which was because I produce music. I've been listening to all of the music for a couple of weeks now, and it's about to brain's about to explode. So it's just I've been listening to my own music, pathetic, but I kind of have to finish this release, and that's it for me.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, so we'll go with our first agenda topic. So we have a situation with the stewards or something like that. I can remember what was exactly the request that TAM asked me to, but they were considering changing this sync to Wednesdays so that they can fit something exactly like at this time and that people can attend. So how would everyone here feel about switching our sync to Wednesdays? Let me check how this is looking. Okay, so it would be at the same time like gravity coordination call, I think. Let me double check actually, because I think that was in the stewards group. Or do you, Septi or Juanca, have any information about this? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know a little bit. It was regarding the conflict of the times, I think, but I think it's just for a week. But don't take my word. Like I feel like what Tam was suggesting is just for the week, like because on Sunday this like in Europe is the times is going to change. So all the calendar is going to be a bit messy. So I think it was just for the coordination of that, but I could be wrong.
Let me check the stewards channel. I think it was here. Nope. Where was this? Or maybe Comms? No.
I think it was in the Telegram.
I can remember. For in the stewards group?
I think so.
Whoa. Yeah, I think in the Telegram group we have the thing about the water proposal, but okay. Would either of you want to swap the Comms or SoftGov weekly hour with Stewards weekly? Okay, so it would be about switching places with the Stewards call. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this apparently this is it. So does everybody here have availability for this spot? So we would be switching from here to here.
That would be
anybody have any conflict? I'm sorry, Anna. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, that will be the same time, just a different date.
An hour later. So it would be an hour after 1.
Okay.
If you are in the Mexico City time zone, it should be 12 noon instead of 11.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so anybody else have any conflicts with this call?
It's cool for me.
Thanks. Okay, so I'll talk to Tam and see what other steps can we take forward for this. Okay, perfect. Next agenda topic, proposal check-in. I hear that our Twitter planning proposal went through, so yay, that's something good. But the thing right now is that Acid Laser, I think, is taking a break. It was just like too much already, and I agree. He had been working nonstop for, yeah, I mean, at least since Denver, he pretty much like ran a lot of the Twitter efforts. So I feel that it is time to have like a very like well-deserved break for him. And so yeah, I think this week Efra actually is going to be covering for the design part, and Angie is going to be taking over the moderation for planning the Twitter calls. So as you know, I was nice. As you know, I wasn't feeling that well yesterday, so I wanted to ask. Angie or Efra or actually Juanca, who is frequently in the Twitter planning syncs. Did you get to do a call? Did you get to do something around it? Maybe we can plan another like async one later today, depending on how your schedule is looking. Yeah, just pretty much just I wanted to openly ask if I can support in any way. Especially if we need to catch up with yesterday's call, because yeah, it was just like, yeah, I couldn't really like cover that time. So did you guys have a call or anything, any sync, or if not, would you like to have one later today?
We didn't have a call, um, but I created like 2 3 tweets in their table, and yeah, if you schedule something, I can do it.
Okay, so Angie, Efra, how is your schedule looking today? Maybe we can meet in a couple of hours.
Yes, I think it'd be a good idea because I also want to know like what do we need to do or how all of this works so I can help everyone with the Twitter planning.
Okay, perfect. So 2 hours after this call work for you?
Yes, sure.
Okay. How about you, Efra? Any thoughts that you would like to share?
Oh, no, it's okay. I'm free today. I'm down
Okay,
for the call,
perfect.
so yes, cool.
Okay, so but Juanca, do you have any gravity codes after SoftGov today? I just
Yeah,
remembered. Sorry about that.
yeah. After SoftGov, there is the practice group, but yeah, I don't want to be the black dot. If you agree on that, I can also make it a sync and just write some tweets.
Okay. I mean, if you could spend like at least a portion of the call with us, especially because we both as stewards, I feel that we can guide Angie and Efra a lot like through the process and how to like do it async. But yeah, if you can't make it, that's also all right. So yeah, during the let's meet 2 hours after call starts. So right after SoftGov, we should be able to. And okay, we have the translations team because the Twitter planning passed. So I'm going to switch my support right now.
You know, I noticed this last week. It's good if you don't put your max. At least you can like reserve one TC or something, because then it wouldn't let you vote in other decisions. Maybe like the ones that are like with a snapshot vote, like
Oh,
the reduction of the
oh yeah,
taxes.
yeah, yeah. See. Okay, like for this one, like I
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to vote if all of my tokens are staked in one proposal.
yeah. So it's good to leave
Okay,
at least one.
okay. Yeah, thanks for that, Conca. Um, Actually, I do have like some extra, but they're in the deposit manager. I need to talk to Septi because praise Septi for letting teams borrow 200 TEC tokens for making our proposals. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Septi. Yeah, you made a lot of these possible. So after this call, I'll withdraw those and yeah, give him back to you. Thank you so much again. Okay, next agenda topic. We have a lot of scammer activity, a lot, and it's growing. It's getting out of control. Even though, like, I use my most creative insults with them, they are still like landing, especially in our Telegram group. It seems like we targeted them, and I don't know if they made it personal because I'm really good with the flamethrower, to be honest. Like, completely, yeah. So yeah, I'm as you know, I love like that part about like taking care of scammers, but we have a growing threat. And some days, like yesterday, for example, we have more scammer activity than organic activity, which I find really alarming because it's not what we want to do with for our community. So I wanted to touch on this topic and just raise the question if anybody knows any like tools or any way in which we can gatekeep the Telegram group. Maybe like a CAPTCHA, just like some kind of like checkup that can reduce the amount of scammers that are trying to get in. So yeah, does anybody know anything about this, or at the same time, like, have you observed any other like suspicious activity in other parts of the TEC community? Yeah, just like so that we can take care of this scamming part soon, because all it takes is just like an extra minute. You know, like if the ad was there for like 5 minutes, but at minute 3 someone clicked on it, that's not good. So yeah, we want to protect our community. Does anybody have like some insight or just like opinions on the matter, or any proposal for any like Telegram bots that can help with this?
Burn them with fire.
I would say also cultural awareness that no one will ask for money. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter if it says if it has like my profile picture, and it says like my name. No one here will ask for money.
Okay.
There are also a few bots. I have to look at them, but there's one called Shieldy, like shield with an Y at the end. That's like a captcha when you first enter the chat, and then I'm pretty sure there are bots that prevent people from posting links and Ethereum addresses, which may be also a solution.
Yeah, this works great. It's like an automatic flamethrower. Not as fun, but still works. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead, Seppi.
Maybe it's also worth throwing the topic on the lab with the bot army. Maybe they know something, or maybe they can even deploy something.
Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, yeah, I'll also reach out to YGG to see. Just to put it on in the radar. I've seen Shieldy. I don't know how it works really, but I'm gonna do my due diligence with this. See if we can implement it on the short term, and then on the longer term, we might be able to come up with a better solution from the Discord bot army. But yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh my god. DM, this is just like out of control. Well, it sucks, but yeah, it's another day, I guess. What Juanca raised? Sorry, Ana, go ahead.
Yeah, well, I wanted to say that I know a bot that is called Rose. Maybe I can send the picture to you and see how we can use it, that bot.
Yes, please. Yes, please, because I'm also gonna do some research on this one and other options like similar to Shieldy. Yeah, I know that also like in Espacio Crypto is I mean I asked because I know that you're a moderator there. It's also like a growing issue there, and
Yeah, it's
which
happening.
is weird because it's in Spanish. Like they take the time to translate their scams. So
Yeah,
yeah,
even in the HairDAO Telegram, like I feel like the scammers are choosing more the women Telegram groups, or I don't know, maybe it's just my feeling. But yeah, they are a lot of scammers right now.
yeah, a lot of beginner groups and just like it's just something sad. It's something sad to see. Um, so yeah, hopefully that can be fixed in the next months in general. But what was the name of the bot again? Sorry.
It's Rose, Miss Rose. I'm going to
Oh,
send you a photo of it.
okay, perfect. Does anybody else have some opinion? Oh, yeah. What I was just about to add, I feel that this is important also for everyone that is here. The cultural awareness part, like never ever send money to anyone. Um, I can remember how long ago, like 3 or 4 months ago, there was. If any of you are familiar with the Common Stack community, there was an impersonator for Jessica. And Jessica was like requesting funds from people. And then recently I got Lansky from Dapnode reach out. It's weird because he speaks Spanish and we speak Spanish all the time, but the bot like bothered, like to request in English and say like, hey, can you do something really quick? There was also a fake griff. This is not gonna get better. Like this will only get worse. And if we are also associated with a successful community, which let's hope that we are in the next few months, this is not gonna improve at all. So yeah, it's important to always have that cultural awareness. Like never ever ever send funds to anyone, even if you know them. Always verify. Always verify with directly with the person. And yeah, like even if you verify, it's like, why would anybody here be requesting funds? It's just something weird. So always keep that on your radar. Security practices are important. I can remember who fell for it a little bit, like some weeks ago. I can remember if it was you, Juanca, or someone sent like 50 XI or something like that to a scammer. So yeah, always watch out. Always always triple check. So yeah, thanks for bringing this up, Juanca. Okay, we're gonna move on to some of the updates around the teams. So T Academy, we couldn't have the sync yesterday, and also there were some issues with the sync previous to that one. So you may say that we haven't been syncing like a couple of weeks, but I'm really happy today to see Anatek and Angie Berry, the lead contributors to this part here today. So just putting everyone in context, what we discussed last week was this exercise that we made about what has gone well, some of the analytics that have grown. There was like some progress around there, and we still had pending updating our D work board. So right now, if everybody goes to our D work, let me load it up here. Okay, so if we go to the T Academy team, we already have like some tasks here, but yeah, like so we still have these pending, but actually, I did send this to you, Anna. I just noticed this. I think Freshell sent it directly to you. But yeah, you should have those funds on Gnosis chain. Do you think you could check that?
I just thought it was more like activity.
Oh, okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect.
Or should I delete it?
The thing is that it has like a task reward, so maybe I'll just get rid of the task reward and yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is already done, so yeah, we'll just put it there. Okay, so yeah, there's still a bunch of stuff that we need to catch up with. Let's try to have our sync on Monday so that we can go over these. Also, there might be like some questions about how to split like some of the tasks and like how to report on the hours. So let's have a sync next Monday, and then if this change happens about changing this call from Tuesday to Wednesday, I'll also let you know so that you can also attend this one. However, this call isn't really like a requirement for team contributors. But ideally, I would be having a better clue of the information and everything that the teams are working on. So as long as I can present updates today in this call, in this weekly sync for comms, I feel that that's going to be all right. So yeah, just keeping that under your radar. I know that Manu is already like more full time into a team. Enti, Efra. They're starting like to some efforts with the team. So yeah, I just really want to go through this so that you get more familiar with the workflows that we're following. So are there any other things that you would like to present today, Anna or Angie? Just like talk a little bit about what you've been working with Patty. Angie has been doing more jobs like into the T Academy, like communications with Patty and Daysync, while Anna has been traveling nonstop for like a month. So yeah, I'll also like make sure you praise Anna because we've been super present at ETH Denver, the Taoist Mexico City, Ethereum Rio. So yeah, praise Anna for that, for being so active in IRL events. So is there anything else that I'm leaving outside that you would like to present today? Any of you?
Well, everything we've worked on is in a Notion we share with Patty. And right now, I'm actually talking to Patty, and she wants to know if me and Anna can join. Let me check. It says, would you be available on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. UTC for a sync? I don't know if Anna can.
Tuesdays what, Angie? At what time?
Tuesdays at 3 p.m. UST, I think. Yes, I don't know.
I think that's an hour behind Central European time.
Mhm.
Am I right, Septi? Probably you have more awareness of CET and UTC.
I'm very bad to time. I only know CT, sorry.
I'm pretty sure. Whoops, I muted, sorry.
I have the time converter here if you need. Nope.
Yay.
Yes, please.
So is that 7 or 8 a.m.?
What are the two times that were?
3 p.m. UTC.
That is 9 a.m. CT, and it is 4 p.m. CET.
4 p.m. CET. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But make sure you make sure you check with Patty, Angie, and Anna because I think I'm not sure if Europe time changed this week or it's changing next week. So just make sure you don't get to decide on a time that is going to change next week anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, just like make sure you double check on that because it's happened to me so many times before. I really hate time zone changes.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think that's a good resume. Thank you, Chuy. And also, well, many people interested on be part of Token Engineering Academy. So I'm going to talk to Patty to see how we are going to keep all these new contacts, maybe with a Telegram group or maybe reached out to them personally. I think it's going to be that one. And also, Near, for example, is interested on founding the Token Engineering Academy, or and maybe give us some grants. But we're going to discuss that later, maybe probably with Angela. But yep, that was a good description of the things that we are working on. Thank you, Chuy and Angie.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you very much for the updates, Angie and Anna, regarding the near part. I feel it would be interesting, especially around the Token Engineering Academy. But let me actually check. Just like as a general reminder, like if you come across like anyone that would like to support token engineering in any way, always remember this is the best way. This is, yeah, it's like get our token, participate in our governance. If you can like if you can like come out of it with a profit, go ahead. Like you can always try that. So yeah, always it's something a little bit weird because I remember this really funny story from ETCC last year. Nate had we had an improvised stand in ETCC. We just like set up our own table like in a corner. We weren't sponsors for the event. It was a lot of fun because it was like one of those illegal stands in downtown Mexico, and as soon as like the cops show up, they like all run. but we had no cops, so it was fun. And Nate was mostly there, like it was there like most of the time. So I remember that this lady approached the stand, was like, yeah, I have like this access to these like many funds, and I would love like I'm looking for projects to invest. So Nate starts explaining how the bonding curve works, how the tribute to the common pool works, you know, like the whole system, but being like highly suggestive that this is built so that we don't need VCs, right? And in the end, it was like super awkward because the lady is like, wow, loved it. How do I invest in it? And it's like, do you want to though? And it's like, did you realize about the small differences? So it is always much better like at a user level, and this is something that I love about the TEC and the inclusivity of the culture, is that the model itself reflects it. So if you ever come across, like any of you come across people that want to directly support token engineering, they can always get the token, or just like, I guess that can be done, right, Septi? Just like deposit wrap TechZai directly to the common pool. I don't know if that's a possibility.
Yeah, you can send money to the common pool, but you need to be aware, like because you don't need to send to the address that is in the garden, but you can do it. But talk with the devs before doing it, though.
Yes. So always the easiest is gonna be use a convert app, get our token. Yeah, like, I mean, if people are willing to donate and just like put in money for advancing token engineering, there is actually like an easier way, which is the convert app. So yeah, always keep this handy, and especially if you come across people that want to support token engineering in any way. Okay, so Twitter planning, we are going to be syncing in 1 hour and 15 minutes more. Animation and video production, Are there any updates, John Jonas, that we have around the script, or anything that you would like to talk to us about today?
I just finished some corrections this morning, and I will load the new script to the animation group right now. But that's all. I think Alan TV was making the storyboard, but he's not here, so I will tell to him to send the advances to the animation group too.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm very, very anxious for the storyboard. I know that people are going to start getting more what we're trying to do. There are some challenges, like if also like providing some context to this, like we want to land the narrative, some narrative elements in how we do these tutorials, right? We don't want like a classic tutorial where you have like the motion graphics and you have the interface and you have like a nice voice that says like click here. We want to tell a story. We want to create a parallel sense of belonging with how we are telling people like this is how you use our product, and just like the emotional aspect of it. So yeah, it's something that I know is going to make a lot of sense once we have it ready. But actually, the next proposal that we're going to be uploading to the garden is the animation and video production team. So yeah, I'll make sure to so that everyone has awareness around these updates before we do the formal proposal on the garden. Translations. The T work is getting updated. Also, we are pretty much just like standing by for the translations. I mean, for the funding proposal to pass. We already have a bunch of translations that are being worked. We have a QA also gig attached to every of these. So yeah, if you wanna go like deeper into what each of these look like, you can always go to the original article. And yeah, actually, that might be something wrong with this one, that they didn't include the delivered thing. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I'll look into it. But yeah, translations are moving on, and I also think, and I'm pretty sure that translations is going to be the first team to deliver everything. So yeah, pretty much like first round of translations are good. Let's see how that blends in, and let's check in again in maybe like a couple of months to see if we have just like additional content that we need translations for. Okay, and HubSpot marketing. I know that you wanted to talk a little bit more about this, Manu. So do you want to take the stage before we go to conclusions?
Yeah, sure. Well, basically, I'm drawing inspiration from the Common Stack newsletter, although I would like some input regarding if we do a newsletter like every 2 weeks, or if we do it once a month. I think maybe every 2 weeks would be better in terms of allowing our token holders and the hatchers some awareness about the proposals that are currently on the gardens. It would be easier in terms of managing the work done. Um, I've been told like for a newsletter for a month, it takes like a week to compile the elements, like all the highlights that happen within the month, etc. But it's basically that Durgadas has taken a hiatus because of personal issues going on around his life, and so it's just this guy pretty much. And yeah, it's just that, just getting the hold of launching the first newsletter, and from then on, I want to automate it as much in terms of like the process needed, the information, etc. So That's mainly it. Also, I have decided, like I said on a previous comms call, that I will use the bounty that is currently on the work, that is retroactive payment for hotspot. I will use that. I don't feel comfortable taking that. I don't feel the work that has been put into the hotspot team has equates like 1,000. So I would be more comfortable using that to actually pay for a hotspot for a year, which is about 700. So that is something else, and it's also, I guess, token of good faith that I'm not just draining the commons pool, but I'm actually want to, be rewarded fairly for the work that I do. Fair wages for fair work. They would say in Game of Thrones. That's basically it. Those are the two things. Uh, feedback from you guys about if we do it bi-weekly or if we do it monthly, and channeling the current bounty that is on the work to pay for the actual HubSpot membership, and what remains can go into the commons pool again. And yeah, I'd be interested to see what Chuy and the others think about that.
I feel being fair and trying to learn the most out of our own experiences. I feel that deciding right now that it should be bi-weekly would have been different as 2 months ago. I feel that we have learned a lot in the process. When there's not much stuff going on around the TEC, there's somehow it is, but it's different, right? Like, you might say, like, okay, during ETH Denver week, there wasn't a lot of activity in the TEC, but there was so much excitement around TEC in ETH Denver. So I feel that it's always like worth it, to like alternate different kinds of rhythm. But the thing, and I feel this also comes with experience a lot. When we have stuff going on in the TEC, we are on fire. Like, we could be doing like a Defiant daily newsletter out of it. It's like proposal here and this and that going on, So even though that would be like a huge effort and yeah, pretty much like not possible, as the dashboard would say, I think that bi-weekly should be good, because yeah, like I would rather send like something that has not a lot of content from time to time, but be able to like allocate this bandwidth of so many stuff going on. So let's aim to have the newsletter running regularly bi-weekly on April. Let's start on April. And yeah, also I not that I'm moving on with the agenda topic, we can still like discuss this, but these are the changes that we're going to be seeing in the schedule. So if we go to the calendar, on Mondays, we're going to have the T Academy sync. We're going to have the Twitter planning sync. Animation, we might also reschedule it since they're going to be also working with other clients. Translations is still happening. HubSpot, I feel that if we could reschedule it to like this spot, like our 10 a.m., 5 p.m. CET, I feel that could work. I don't know how you feel about that, Manu. We would have to check in with Nate and Durganas eventually when he feels better. And also the comms call, we would be swapping this for the TEC Stewards weekly. So yeah, these are the 3 major changes
that
we're going to be having.
I'm actually talking with Ratio. I already asked him about moving the HubSpot meeting, but I wanted to check to what time, like Wednesday works for me. It would be Wednesday 17 CET.
No, Tuesdays. Like
Tuesdays.
Like here. If you're seeing my screen, we would be changing it from here to here, which is 10 a.m. our local time.
Yeah, so before this comms call.
Before this comms call, that would become the steward's call, which I also feel benefits also a more logical order for gathering information. Like if there's something that we don't know, we're not sure during the HubSpot sync if we should send out with a newsletter, we have the steward's call right away so that we can check it with everyone.
That's fine by me. So we would move the HubSpot, just to confirm, we would move the HubSpot meeting from its current place to Tuesday.
From Monday to Tuesday.
From Monday to Tuesday, Tuesday 10 a.m. CT or 17 hours CET.
5 p.m. CET, 17, yes.
CET. Got it.
Actually, I'm going to go to the next week and do that right now.
I'll let Ratio know so he can edit the calendar accordingly.
Okay, so perfect. It is changed in the TEC calendar, and I still have to check in with TEAM to switch to swap these two. But yeah, that should be happening next week. Okay. So yeah, these are some of the schedule changes that we're gonna have. Are there any comments or opinions around what we just discussed? From the schedule changes to also the decision that the HubSpot team is trying to make about doing it monthly or bi-weekly. Are there any opinions or feedback around this? Okay, perfect. So yeah, I guess that's our communications call. We're gonna have 2 free minutes. So yeah, thanks everyone for being here. And yeah, let's keep doing this. I feel that we're doing great. And we're getting there. We're starting to get there. Team funding proposals are passing. It's a very exciting time to start structuring everything going on. So thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for all of the effort that you've been putting in comms. And yeah, I'll see you during the week.
Thank you, Chuy.
Thank you, Chuy. Thanks. Goodbye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Have a great week.